Hello everybody, my name is Judy McLeod and today we're going to be talking about lot sizes and risk versus reward. So let's get started. Now, today you're going to learn how to convert lot sizes into money. But you must understand first there are rules to doing this. And we'll go over that right now. Rule number 1 is to move your decimal point one time to the right. And rule number 2 is add a 0 at the end and a dollar sign up front. Okay? Now here on the board, I've already shown you that 0.01 is converted into 10 cents. So let me go ahead and write it out on the board so you can actually see how it's done. The first one, 0.01. Now, we're going to just follow the simple rule of moving this decimal point over to the right one time. Okay, and I want to write it out. So, and you're also going to forget about the first 0. You don't really need it. So, 0.1. Now, that doesn't look like money, right? Not until we add the other 0 and the dollar sign. Now, we recognize that as 10 cents. Okay. So, again, this is very simple and very easy to do. There's nothing hard about it, okay? And we won't be spending a lot of time with this. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you what this is about. 0.10. Okay? So now, move your decimal point one time to the right, and then just write it out. 1.0. Forget about the first 0, it doesn't matter. Add the rule number 2, add another 0 and a dollar sign up front, and you actually have $1. So now we know that 0.10 converted to money is $1. It's easy. It's not hard at all. Okay, let's do one more. 1.00. Now, move the decimal point one time to the right. And now you want to just write it out. I'm going to write it at the bottom because I'm running out of space here. So when I write it out, I can see now that this decimal point has been moved over here. So I write 10.10. And when I add rule number 2, another 0 and the dollar sign up front, and I now have $10. How easy is that? Nothing hard about it at all. Very easy to figure out using the rule. Ladies and gentlemen, if you follow a rule, you won't go wrong. And that's all it is to converting lot sizes to money. Now, I want to move on to risk versus reward. Now, the information you see here came from a chart, euro, dollar, and it was in a cell. So I took the entry price off the chart, and I took the stop loss and the take profit from that chart. Now, here, in order to determine what the risk is, you always have to subtract your entry price from your stop loss. Okay? So now I have it here for you to see. Here's my entry price. Here's my stop loss. You're subtracting it. And I came up with 36 pips. Now if you remember in lesson 1, we talked about how to count pips. You lose the last number and you cross out all like numbers. And what's left is 49 and 13. So when you subtract that, you're going to get 36 pips. Now, let's talk about rewards. Now, by the way, that's your risk. 36 pips is your risk, okay? Because we subtracted the entry price from the stop loss. Now, in the reward side, you're going to subtract the entry from the take profit. That's what I did here. Here's my take profit. Here's my entry. 75 pips is what I came up with. Now, let's talk about your account, because that's very important. I have on the board $300 in this account, and I'm using 5%. Now you can use 2, 3, 4, or 5% to determine your how much you can risk in a trade. So what I did was I used the 5% and I multiply that times 300, and I have a $15 that I can only risk in any one trade. Okay? Now, before I get in the trade, I must know what my lot size is. Okay? But I wanted, for demonstration, I wanted to show you that if I had used 50 cents a pip and I multiplied that times my risk of 36 pips, then I would actually, if the trade goes wrong, I will be losing $18 instead of $15, which is something you don't want to do if you're a new trader or an experienced trader. So then I decided, okay, well, at 40 cents a pip and a 36 pip risk, how much would that be? $14.40. Okay, I can get into this trade now because my maximum risk in this account is $15. And I'm within that $15 at 40 cents a pip. So now, what would my reward be if the trade goes well? You're going to multiply your pips of 75 pips times 40 cents a pip, and you're going to come out with a $30 profit. Right here, $30 profit. Okay, now we know that all trades involves risk, but we want to be on the right side of it, okay? By practicing the right lot size so that we don't blow our account, and we want to make sure that we're using the right leverage. That is what you need to know about basic Forex. This is what you need to know about your lot sizes, converting them over to money, and you need to know about your account, how much you can afford to lose in a $300 account. Okay, so now that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button for me and leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I want to thank you for watching the video.
Hello, this is Judy McLeod. If you want to learn more about how to trade Forex, then click my referral link below and I'll see you on the other side.